Good afternoon, everybody. This is Josh over at Silver Arrow Service. Today we're working on a 2012 Mercedes ML350. This vehicle has the 642 diesel engine in it, and the customer complaint is that the check engine light is on. So today we're going to walk you through how we use the SDS, which is the factory Mercedes scan tool. We will get it connected to the vehicle, pull the VIN number, and then follow the diagnostic procedure for whatever codes are stored, and ultimately figure out what parts need to be replaced in order to get the check engine light taken care of on this vehicle. So what we're using to diagnose this vehicle is the factory Mercedes SDS. We have the SD Connect, which this connects to the 16-pin connector under the dashboard, and then we use an Ethernet cable to run all the way back to the computer for a direct link into the vehicle. We have the software on this laptop, and it is updated until 2021, so it is the latest software. It has all the updates and everything we could need, and anything that might have been changed over the years since this vehicle was produced in order to properly diagnose the vehicle and get the results in the quickest, most efficient manner. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all connected up, and once we start uploading the VIN, I'll show you guys how we do that. During any diagnostic procedure where you're going to have the key on for extended periods of time, it's very important that you have a battery maintainer on it. Low voltages can definitely skew results for any test that you're trying to run. We use the Snap-on battery charger. It has a flash feature which allows us to put the battery at a constant 14.2 volts. It's a very clean power source, so there's no fluctuations in the power that's going to all the modules. So now we have the computer all hooked up to the vehicle. As you can see, every Mercedes model has a chassis number. The chassis number of this vehicle, I believe, is a 166, but instead of going through and profiling ourselves, we're just going to hit the Sentry Diag button, and it will automatically profile the vehicle for us. So we're going to go ahead and let the computer do its thing, and when we're ready to run the quick test, we'll go ahead and get that going. So now the computer has gone ahead and profiled the vehicle. It did a quick test of all of the control modules. Now, as you can see, if we scroll down here, these are all the control modules that are in the vehicle. Any control module that you see a green check mark means that there's no fault stored. If you see an I, it means there was an event. If you see a little f, it means that it saw a fault, but the fault is not currently there. And if you see a big F, it means that there is currently a fault stored in that module. So the one we're concerned about right now is the ME right here, which is your motor electronics unit. We're going to go ahead and open that, and then it's going to tell us that right now we have 3 codes stored. Of the 3 codes, we have 2 current codes, and those codes actually triggered the light to come on. So we're going to go into this module and we're going to start fault tracing these codes. So now we're into the ME. We have the codes pulled up. A couple different things we can do. We can look at how many times this fault occurred, which it looks like it only happened once. And we can also look at the data of what caused the fault to occur, what was going on, engine speed, things like that. So we're probably going to end up just fault tracing this one. It's pretty straightforward. It says that there's an internal fault in the component for the exhaust back pressure sensor. So most likely we're going to have to replace that sensor. So after going through and looking at the codes, there's actually no test sequence for any of the codes that are present. So we're going to go ahead and replace this exhaust pressure sensor, which is the component that has an internal fault. After we replace that sensor, we will clear the codes, take the vehicle for a road test, and see if anything comes back, and continue fault tracing from there. But it looks like our problem is definitely going to be this exhaust pressure sensor. So that's how we use the SDS to go in and scan and fault trace check engine lights on Mercedes-Benz vehicles. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. You can call us at 603-566-2075. You can check us out on Facebook or check out our website, silverarrowservice.com. If you like this video, please make sure you hit the like button below and thanks for watching.